Please don't forget subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to get notified of new daily videos.
Okay, I really need to vent and maybe get some outside perspective, because I'm still reeling from the audacity. My name is Shannon, and I'm a single mom to my incredible daughter, Claire, who's now 20. Claire's father, Leonel, left us when she was just 3 years old. It wasn't a sudden, out-of-the-blue thing. His mother, Adelaide, my mill, had been chirping in his ear for months about how talented he was, how a child would burden his promising career path, and how I was holding him back from his true potential. She practically orchestrated his departure, though I have no proof beyond the constant manipulation and veiled suggestions she'd make when she thought I wasn't listening. Leonel bought into it hook, line, and sinker. He packed his bags, said he needed to focus on himself, and basically vanished. Adelaide, naturally, vanished right along with him, offering no support, no calls, nothing. We were completely alone. It was incredibly tough. I worked 2 jobs, then started my own small artisanal bakery from scratch, pouring every ounce of energy into building a stable life for Claire and me. Claire is my world. She's smart, kind, and resilient, and she's always understood in her own way why her father wasn't around. We've talked about it over the years, not with anger, but with an acceptance that some people just aren't meant to be parents. She never really asked about Adelaide. Fast forward to last Saturday. It was the 10-year anniversary celebration of my bakery, Shannon's Sweet Treats. We had a huge open house, lots of loyal customers, friends, and family. It was a proud moment for Claire and me. And then, out of nowhere, Adelaide walks in. Not a call, not a text, just there. She sashayed in like she owned the place, a wide, fake smile plastered on her face, like she was a doting grandmother visiting her beloved family, not a woman who'd ghosted us for 17 years. Before I could even process it, she spotted Claire helping at the register. Adelaide, without a moment's hesitation, strode over and wrapped Claire in a bear hug, cooing, "Oh, my darling Claire, look how big and beautiful you've become. It's been far too long, hasn't it, sweetheart?" Claire, bless her heart, froze. Her face went from confusion to a sort of quiet, steely resolve. She gently disentangled herself from Adelaide's grip, her eyes fixed on her. "It has been a long time, Grandma Adelaide," Claire said, her voice calm but firm. 17 years, in fact, since I was 3. Adelaide's smile faltered, but she recovered quickly. "Well, yes, darling, life gets in the way, doesn't it? But I'm here now to celebrate your mother's wonderful success." "Actually," Claire continued, not taking her eyes off Adelaide, "we were celebrating my mother's success and her ability to build this life without people who decided she wasn't worth their time. I remember a little bit of you, Adelaide. I remember you telling my dad he was too good for us. Do you remember that?" Adelaide looked like a deer in headlights. She started stammering. "Oh, Claire, sweetie, those were difficult times. Your father was so young, so ambitious. He had his whole career ahead of him and he just needed to find himself. It was a complicated misunderstanding." "A misunderstanding?" Claire's voice actually got colder. "He abandoned his 3-year-old child because you convinced him his potential was more important than his responsibilities. And you, his mother, disappeared right alongside him. You had your life, you said. What about our lives, Adelaide? Did we not deserve a grandmother? Did my mom not deserve a supportive in-law?" Adelaide actually scoffed. "Now, don't be dramatic, dear. I had my own life to lead. Grandchildren are a joy, of course, but you expect too much from people. And besides, I'm here now, aren't I? I thought we could catch up, maybe you could tell me about college, and then perhaps you could visit Leonel." That's when Claire snapped, though still with a terrifying calm. "No, Adelaide, we don't need to catch up. We don't need your presence now. We needed you then. And you chose your son's potential over your granddaughter. We've done just fine without you. Please leave and don't come back." Adelaide's face went from pale to purple. She spun around, glaring at me. "See, Shannon, this is your fault. You've poisoned her against us. You never let her forget. This is what happens when a woman tries to do it all alone. She raises ungrateful, hateful children who have no respect for family." I was so stunned I could barely speak. All I managed was, "Get out of my bakery, Adelaide." She huffed and stomped out, but not before shooting me one last look of pure venom. I'm shaking just recounting this. The absolute nerve. After all these years, to waltz in, expect a hero's welcome, and then blame me for my daughter's entirely justified anger. Am I wrong for feeling completely justified in telling her to get lost? What even was she expecting? The community offered overwhelming support, advising Shannon to maintain her firm boundaries with Adelaide, emphasizing that Claire's reaction was entirely valid and well-deserved. They encouraged Shannon to protect her peace and Claire's well-being, reiterating that Adelaide had forfeited any right to a relationship after nearly 2 decades of absence and continued entitlement. User boundaries are beautiful, said. Shannon, you are absolutely not wrong. Claire handled that with such grace and power, it brought tears to my eyes. Adelaide got exactly what she deserved. Lock that boundary down tight and don't let her waltz back into your lives. You and Claire built something amazing without her. Keep protecting it. User Single Mom Strong said, "Oh my God, the audacity. I went through something similar with my ex-mill after my daughter's dad dipped. They reappear when it's convenient for them and expect us to roll out the red carpet." Claire's words were perfect. You raised an incredible young woman. Don't waste another second on Adelaide's entitlement. Block her everywhere. User Family First Forever said, "While I understand your frustration, perhaps Claire could have been a little more respectful, even if Adelaide was in the wrong. Everyone deserves a chance to apologize and make amends, especially with family. Maybe she's genuinely trying to reconnect before it's too late."
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button to like it. And please do subscribe to support the channel.